Hello friends, Assalamu alaikum, welcome back to the channel. So guys, as you know, I went to Azerbaijan with a group for 6 days and I shared the entire trip on my channel in the form of travel vlogs. So in this video, I will give a complete and extensive travel guide related to the vlogs. So this video is going to be very informative if you are planning to travel to Azerbaijan. So make sure you watch it till the end. So before we start the video, please subscribe to my channel, and if you find this video helpful, don't forget to give it a like. Now let's start our video. So first of all, let's talk about the Azerbaijan visa process. For Pakistani passport holders, getting an Azerbaijan e-visa is really easy. So you can apply online by yourself without any agent. Normally the e-visa is issued in 3 to 5 working days. And if you are in a hurry, you can apply for the urgent e-visa, which you can receive within 1 day. And I've already shared a detailed video about the visa process, and I have mentioned the link in description if you want to watch it. Now let's talk about Azerbaijan. Tourism in Azerbaijan has been growing recently, but many people are still not very familiar with it. Azerbaijan is a country in the Eurasian region, located between the Black Sea and the Caspian Sea. It shares border with Russia, Georgia, Armenia and Iran. Most people are Azerbaijan are Muslim, but the country itself is officially secular. Azerbaijan became independent from the Soviet Union in 1991. The main language is Azeri, which is similar to Turkish and Persian. And the currency is manat, which is about 0.6 US dollar. So now let's talk about the flight. If you are traveling from Islamabad, I suggest choosing Azerbaijan Airline because they offer direct flight from Islamabad to Baku, which makes the journey much easier. However, if you are traveling from Karachi, there are no direct flights to Baku, so you will need to take connecting flights. From Karachi, you have many options. If you are looking for a budget-friendly option, you can choose airline like Fly Dubai and Pegasus Airline. And if you prefer a more comfortable or premium experience, so you can choose Qatar Airways or Turkish Airline. You can usually get airline ticket for around 1 lakh to 1,50,000 PKR, though the price may go up or down depending on your travel dates. And if you are flying from any other country, you can easily check flight details and prices according to your location on Google Flights. I flew from Pakistan, so I can only share my experience from there. Now moving on to accommodation. The best place to stay is around Nizami Street and its nearby areas. We also stayed around Nizami Street and it was a good experience. Overall, hotels in Baku are quite affordable. However, accommodation on Nizami Street can be slightly more expensive compared to other areas. So you can also consider staying in nearby areas like Old City and the Simi area. We mostly stayed around Nizami Street, but for one night we stayed at a seafront hotel, which is Sapphire Marine Hotel, and it was a bit more expensive than Nizami Street. Apart from that, overall cost for 5 nights and 6 days was around 300 manat, which is $176 and roughly 49,000 Pakistani rupees. For hotel booking, you can use booking.com or expedia.com. Now talking about currency exchange, so it's best to carry US dollars with you and exchange them after arriving in Azerbaijan. I would suggest avoiding currency exchange at the airport as the rates there are usually a bit higher. Instead, you will find plenty of exchange offices around the area where you are staying, especially near Nizami Street, where you can easily convert your dollars into manat at much better rates. When you arrive at Baku Airport, don't take a taxi directly from there because it's expensive. They usually charge way more than the normal rate. From Baku Airport, you can take an airport bus that goes straight to the city center in just 2 manat. Otherwise, if you are coming with your family, it's better to pre-book a ride through an online transfer service like AZ Transfer or Kiwi Taxi. This way, when you arrive at the airport, your car will be ready to take you to your hotel at a reasonable rate. It's much easier and is stress-free. Also, when you arrive Azerbaijan, you can easily get a SIM card as well. The easiest way is to buy one at airport when you arrive. The most popular SIM card are Azercell and Buxcell. Both have counter at the airport. Otherwise, you can also find the official store at Nizami Street where you can get a SIM card and top up. Or if you want, you can also use an eSIM, which is very convenient. You don't need to buy a physical SIM card. You can purchase an eSIM online from provider like Azercell and Buxcell before your trip. Once you buy it, you will get a QR code and you can scan it on your phone to activate the SIM instantly. And it's perfect for travelers because you can have mobile data ready as soon as you land. Both Azercell and Buxcell offer eSIM that work well for short trip like 5 to 7 days. I used an eSIM while my husband used a physical SIM and both worked perfectly. We used an Azercell and the SIM card charges were 15 manat while the package we added was 30 manat, so in total the SIM cost us 45 manat. And the package was really good and comfortably covered 6 to 7 days. Both Azercell and Buxcell are reliable and popular. You can use whichever works best for you. Now talking about food, on Nizami Street you will find lots of options. You can get Pakistani, Indian, Turkish and so many other types of food. One meal can easily cost around 15 to 25 manat. Or if you want something light and cheap, try the local street food like doner kebab and doner shawarma. It's really tasty and perfect to try while exploring the city. Now let's talk about the attractions of Azerbaijan. One of the best things about Baku is that all the main tourist spots are really close to each other. You don't need much time to get around and you can easily visit many places on foot from Nizami Street. There are only few spots where you will need a taxi to explore because they are little far. For taxi, you can use Bolt, Uber and Yango. A 5-kilometer ride usually costs around 5 to 6 manat, which is cheaper and more convenient. Avoid local taxis as they can be expensive. The weather of Azerbaijan is a bit unpredictable. Someday it can get a cold or rainy, while other day the sun comes out, so it changes a bit. Generally, the weather of Azerbaijan is pleasant almost any time of the year. We visited in September and the weather was so nice. If you want to see snow, visit between November and January. But if you want pleasant weather to enjoy Baku, the ideal months are March to May and August to October. During these months, the weather is just perfect for exploring the city. In Azerbaijan, there are a lot of top attractions you can visit. The main one is Nizami Street, which you definitely shouldn't miss. Beside that, you can explore Baku Old City, Baku Boulevard, Mini Venice, Highland City, Heather Aliyev Center, and Yanardaq. Outside Baku, places like Shahdag and Gabala. I will also share a 6 days Baku itinerary with you, but in the next video because this one is already getting quite long. So we went Shahdag and it's about 3-hour drive from Baku and you can either hire a car to go there or there are different travel agencies that organize group tours. We were already 10 people, so we went together as a group and it cost us 40 manat per person. Once you are there, there are a lot of fun activities to try. We did roller coaster and the chairlift. The roller coaster ride usually cost about 25 manat for a basic ride and the chairlift up the mountain range from 15 to 22 manat depending on which lift you take. So the full trip to Shahdag including transport and activities cost around 80 manat per person. So at last the return ticket from Karachi to Baku with Qatar Airways cost us around $530, which is roughly 1,50,000 Pakistani rupees per person. We got the visa, which is a standard visa for Azerbaijan, and it cost us around $70, which is approximately 20,000 Pakistani rupees. For over 6 days and 5 nights stay in Baku, the hotel cost came to around 300 manat, which is approximately 50,000 rupees. The SIM card cost us 45 manat, which is approximately 7500 PKR. For 7 days in Azerbaijan, the food cost comes to around 237 manat, which is 39,000 Pakistani rupees. Our local transport in Baku, including airport transfer and taxis, cost us around 200 manat, which is around 33,000 Pakistani rupees. For all the other activities we did in Azerbaijan, it cost us about 50 manat, which is almost 8200 PKR. So for our entire Baku trip, including flights, visa, hotel, transport, food and other activities, our total expenses came to around 1128 USD, which is 3,13,400 Pakistani rupees. I hope you found this video informative, and if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel to watch more videos like this. I'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care of yourself. Bye.